Patricia from MHM Roofing and Construction. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways you can improve your website and actually beat some of your competition online. At the end of the video, if you have any questions or want to hear some more information, we can set a 5 or 10 minute phone call up. If not, no big deal. I'm actually going to give you a bunch of free tips and strategies in here that you guys could go ahead and use for your site. Alright, so the first thing we'll talk about is content, and then we'll talk about backlinks and citations. So let's start with content. And I'm looking at your page here. You guys have a nice banner on the top. You have some nice information about your company, as well as different services that you offer, and a gallery, testimonials, and some more. And what Google really cares about is all of this. So we're going to just count and see how much content you guys do have on your page. And let's see, you guys have just under 1,000, so 932 words of content. So that's really good. Now, Google actually recommends having about 1,500 words. So I'm also going to show you Masters Roofing because they're one of the top results in the area. So we want to see how much that they also have. You guys had just under 1,000. And let's see, Masters Roofing actually only has about 600. So you guys do have more content. And the idea really being, if you're able to beat them in all 3 topics that we talk about today, you'll be able to beat them online. Now, if we go to our typical search here, roofing Memphis, Tennessee, this search alone with this keyword, and keywords are just groups of phrases that people frequently search on Google. This one here alone brings in 70 people every single month. So roofing Memphis, Tennessee, there's 3 ways to get on the first page. One of them is by paying for ads. The second one is to get on the GMB Google My Business or Map Pack. And you want to be one of the top 3 companies here to really kind of benefit from that. And the other option is to get in the organic section. So if we scroll through, we see the Better Business Bureau, then we see Masters Roofing, so that's why I used them as my example. So to get in the organic section, Google recommends having about 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content. You also want to make sure you have keywords in that content, such as roofing Memphis, Tennessee. You want to make sure it's in there at least 3 times. And then you also want to make sure that Google can trust your site. So I've taken your website, MHM Roofing and Construction Inc.com, plugged it into a program I pay for called Eris. This just allows me to see how your site's performing. If I don't see any headers on the top of your page, that's one thing you could do to allow Google to find you a little bit easier. Then we want to dive into the numbers. So right now you have 72 backlinks on 15 referring domains. Backlinks are just the links that when people click, it's going to redirect them back to your site. These connect these websites with your site. So of the 15 referring domains you guys have pointing back at your site, we can see 2 of them are strong ones, so actually 13%. Because there's only 2 that are actually kind of recommended or strong, these 2 sites are vouching for you, giving you trust, but it's only giving you guys a 4 in Google's trust rating, which is the UR number here. And this dial does go to 100. Because of that, we can see you guys do have 128 keywords you can be found for in searches, and that's bringing you about 33 visitors to your website per month. Now, I want to compare you guys to Masters Roofing, who we know is doing really well in the rankings. We can see they don't have any headers on their page, 210 backlinks on 110 referring domains. With 110 sites pointing back and 92 being strong, they've got a much higher trust rating here with a 17. Now they have almost just under 891 keywords they can be found in searches for, and that's bringing them about 515 actual visitors to their website every single month. Now you're probably thinking, well, how are we going to get all those referring domains? Well, that's really easy actually. With a program like this, I can go ahead and see all of the websites that they are getting their links from. And then I can pick out the strongest ones, and we'd want to go after their strong ones. And we can get some of these same ones. Sometimes it's just a matter of going to the website and creating a profile, and sometimes you do have to sign up for them. But by doing that, you could expect some of the same results. Adding those keywords to your site would allow you to also be found for the same amount of visitors as well. Alright, now just to recap the organic section, we want to have 1,500 words to 2,000 words of content to get optimized with Google so they'll rank you higher. We also want to get those keywords on there multiple times. And then we also want to make sure Google trusts your site by adding some very strong, reliable other websites pointing back at you and getting links for those. Now to get in this map section, you want to be in these top 3 because they're on this preview window here, which shows up on this first page, and they're going to get about 30% of the total volume coming through. So the way to do that is to get your business name, address, phone number all linked together into other websites, such as directories. These are sites like HomeAdvisor, Yelp, Yellow Pages, GAF.com, Better Business Bureaus 1. Also your social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, all those. And you can see that your phone number here is displayed right there, as well as website. So you're going to get a lot of direct calls, as well as people going to your site and then calling you from that. You're going to get a lot of attention here, and that's really where you want to be in the top 3. Then, like I said, if you guys want to pay for ads, you just have to outbid these top ones, and then you'd show up at the very top here in the Google Guaranteed ads. But that's really up to you guys. All right, guys, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope this was helpful for you. And I'll just follow up with you in a day or so to make sure that these were, in fact, helpful, because that's really my goal. But thank you for your time, and have a great day.